Uh, so the capitalization rate is a term you'll often hear in the investment world, and what essentially that means is the return on investment on a particular property. But the term is kind of misunderstood and misconstrued, and I'll explain why in a second. What what it means though essentially is when someone says what is the cap rate of a particular property, what they're asking for is what is the return in a percentage of that property. So it's a ratio between the purchase price or the value of a particular property and the net operating income of that property. Net operating income, for those who are unfamiliar with the term, is essentially your gross operating income minus your operating expenses. So they're looking at, I'll give you a great example, $1 million property with a net operating income of $100,000 per year would equate to a 10% cap rate or 10% return on investment rate. It is a useful tool, but there are, again, like everything else, there are some setbacks. It doesn't factor in an important thing for myself specifically is the return on your initial cash investment, like the cash on cash return. So, for example, that $1 million property it's a much different ball game if you've paid $1 million in cash or if you finance that at 95% loan to value. The return on investment itself, the return on cash investment, would fluctuate substantially, even though the net operating income would be the same. So, like anything else, a cap rate is a guideline. It's an overall good tool to use, but it should be factored in with every other calculation and financial worksheet available out there. Thanks again for listening, guys.